one of the best college basketball players to ever play, and then go to the WNBA and dominate there as well. Hopefully I never have to play her one-on-one.
We would be watching the Chiefs, and I would be upset if they lost, and I still am. Like every Sunday, that's what, is usually the brightest part of my day is turning on the TV and watching the Chiefs.
What if I told you the biggest threat to Patrick Mahomes' legacy isn't even playing in the NFL? Have you ever wondered why the greatest quarterback on the planet is suddenly obsessed with a WNBA star? This isn't just mutual respect, it's a changing of the guard. We've seen superstars before, but we've never seen a connection like this. In May 2026, as Mahomes fights to return from a grueling knee injury, Caitlin Clark is doing something even more impossible. She's not just breaking records, she's rewriting the entire DNA of professional sports. Today we're breaking down the secret bond between 15 and 22, and why their connection is the most powerful force in sports right now. Let's look at the facts. Just days ago, Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court after a brutal 2025 season. Most critics said she'd lost her step. They were wrong. In her first game back against the Wings, she didn't just play, she made history. Caitlin became the fastest.
I've been a Chiefs fan since I was a young girl. My brother was a Chiefs fan, my dad was a Chiefs fan. I had cousins in Kansas City that were Chiefs fans.
As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, how long will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift last?
They're gonna get married.
Player in WNBA history to hit 1,000 points, 250 rebounds, and 250 assists. She did it in just 54 games. That's 8 games faster than the legendary Diana Taurasi. But it's her off-court loyalty that's truly wild. Caitlin isn't just a casual fan, she's a Chiefs Kingdom lifer. Growing up in Iowa, her room was a shrine to the red and gold. She even predicted the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift marriage long before the engagement news rocked the world. And the feeling? It's completely mutual. Patrick Mahomes has been vocal about his admiration, often tweeting his reactions to her logo threes in real time. Why? Because they play the same game. The vision, the how did they do that passes, and that cold-blooded winner instinct. Mahomes sees himself in Clark. And in 2026, the world is finally seeing it too. But here is the moment no one saw coming. While everyone was focused on their stats, something deeper was happening. Last year, when Mahomes went down with that season-ending injury that left the Chiefs' 2026 season in doubt, Caitlin was one of the first people to reach out. They weren't just trading good luck texts. They were sharing recovery strategies. Mahomes, now ahead of schedule for Week 1, and Clark, back to her historic form, essentially used the same blueprint to save their careers. Two icons, from two different worlds, leaning on each other to keep their dynasties alive. If you thought Caitlin was just the next big thing, think again. She's already become a Nike signature athlete with her own logo, a level of influence that usually takes a decade to build. She isn't just following the Mahomes path. She might be moving faster. The records are falling. The culture has shifted. And the Mahomes-Clark era is officially here. But the real question is, can Caitlin Clark lead the Fever to a championship before Mahomes secures his next ring? I want to hear from you. Is Caitlin Clark officially the Patrick Mahomes of basketball, or is she in a league of her own? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. And if you're a fan of greatness, hit that subscribe button. We're bringing you the biggest stories in sports all through 2026. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. The Kansas City Chiefs has already built a resume most players can only dream about. Multiple Super Bowl championships, Super Bowl MVPs, league MVP honors, record-breaking performances, and a highlight reel that feels almost unreal. But Patrick Mahomes is more than just a quarterback. He's a revolution. Before Mahomes arrived in Kansas City, the Chiefs were often seen as a talented franchise that struggled to finish the job. Then everything changed. Mahomes brought confidence, swagger, creativity, and most importantly, a winning culture. No-look passes. Impossible throws. Last-second comebacks. Plays that make fans stare at the screen wondering, how did he even do that? Mahomes didn't just succeed in the NFL, he transformed it. And now, many believe another athlete is doing the exact same thing in women's basketball, Caitlin Clark. What separates Mahomes from other great quarterbacks isn't only his stats, it's the way he performs when the pressure is highest. Down in the fourth quarter? Need a game-winning drive? Crowd going crazy? That's usually when Mahomes becomes even more dangerous. His ability to stay calm in impossible moments has made him one of the most feared competitors in sports. Whether it's launching a deep pass while scrambling or creating magic out of broken plays, Mahomes has turned chaos into an art form. But beyond the talent, teammates and fans admire his leadership, work ethic, and competitive spirit. He inspires everyone around him to elevate their game. And interestingly enough, Mahomes sees those same qualities in Caitlin Clark. Mahomes has openly praised Caitlin Clark, calling her one of the greatest college basketball players he's ever watched. He's admired her competitiveness, her confidence, and the way she dominates games under pressure. In one interview, Mahomes joked, "Hopefully I never have to play her one-on-one because she'd definitely be getting buckets on me." That level of praise means something coming from one of the biggest superstars on the planet. And Mahomes isn't the only member of Chiefs Kingdom supporting Clark. His wife, Brittany Mahomes, has also publicly defended and supported Caitlin during difficult moments in the WNBA season, praising her for continuing to elevate women's sports despite the pressure and criticism. The Chiefs organization itself even showed support for Clark during her NCAA tournament run, proving that her impact reaches far beyond basketball. At first glance, football and basketball seem worlds apart. But when you compare Mahomes and Clark closely, the similarities are impossible to ignore. Both exploded onto the national stage at a young age. Both shattered records almost immediately. Both play with flair, confidence, and creativity. And both have become must-watch television. Mahomes transformed NFL entertainment. Every game feels electric when he's on the field. Clark is doing the same for women's basketball. Her deep three-pointers, elite passing, fearless attitude, and ability to take over games have brought millions of new viewers to the WNBA and women's college basketball. Kids are now practicing logo threes because of Caitlin Clark the same way young quarterbacks try no-look passes because of Patrick Mahomes. That's influence. That's cultural impact. That's superstardom. What truly connects these two athletes is bigger than numbers. They both changed how people view their sport. Mahomes helped make the NFL feel faster, more creative, and more exciting than ever before. He inspired a new generation of quarterbacks to play fearlessly. Clark is doing something similar in women's basketball. She's bringing new audiences to the game and proving that women's sports can draw massive attention, passion, and excitement. And perhaps most importantly, both athletes carry themselves like leaders. Despite the fame, endorsements, and pressure, Mahomes and Clark continue to show humility, dedication, and love for their craft. That's why fans connect with them. It's a massive comparison. But honestly, the path is there. Caitlin Clark already has the talent. She already has the spotlight. She already has the ability to change the game. Now the question becomes, can she build a legacy that reshapes women's basketball the same way Mahomes reshaped football? If her current trajectory continues, the answer might be yes. Because icons don't just win games. They inspire generations. They change culture. They make people care. Patrick Mahomes did that for football. Caitlin Clark may be doing it for women's basketball right now. The mutual admiration between Patrick Mahomes and Caitlin Clark represents something bigger than sports. It's about greatness recognizing greatness. Two athletes from completely different worlds pushing boundaries, inspiring millions, and redefining what's possible in their games. Mahomes already became the face of modern football. Now the sports world is watching closely to see if Caitlin Clark can become the defining face of women's basketball for the next generation. And if history is any indication, don't bet against her. What do you think? Is Caitlin Clark on her way to becoming the Patrick Mahomes of women's basketball?